Hey guys, can you hear me? I don't know how good this is, but tell me if you can actually hear me. I think I've got it working. If you can actually hear me, I think I've got it working. Am I a bit echoey, or am I? Let me turn everything down. I'll just turn all my everything. Move my mic out of the way. How is everyone? Can you hear me okay? Can you? I've got to get my webcam in the right place. Hey, how is everyone? Hi Heather, hi Jess, hi KK. Don't know if Michael's still here, but if Michael's still here, hi. Thank you for coming. Don't get too excited, Jess. It's going to be nothing too exciting. Just wanted to come on and say hi. Hi, hi, hi. Where is everyone from? I don't know. Hi, Scott. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera. Oh, that was a bit of a close up there. Is my audio all good and clear and everything? I bought myself a new mic, so hopefully this will be okay. Oh, hi from Texas. That's nice. I've got my nice warm hot chocolate here because it's freezing. It's absolutely freezing. It's all right, Michael. You can pop off. I'll let you. It's fine. Everyone thinks I'm normally a pair of hands, so I just thought I'd better come on and do a live and say hello. So here I am in my new little craft room. Bye, Michael. Oh, hi from Canada. Hi, Jess. Hi, Robin. Another one from the US. What time is it where you are? Thank you. I love this room too. This is my as some of you may know, I moved in September. So yeah. This is my new craft room. My other craft room was tiny. Oh, hi from Penge. Not far from where I used to live. Hi, Lost Adventures. Thank you about the artwork. Yeah, this artwork is my miniatures, in case you didn't get over. I've just realised I'm reflecting on the wrong way. Wisconsin, nice. Yeah, it's been really cold here. It's my apartment flat got to 10 degrees earlier because I'm not putting the heating on, so I've got multiple layers on. I'm not putting the heating on because it's stupidly expensive over here at the moment. Nice to see a few in. I was expecting to be talking to a couple of people, but thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. Lost Adventures, do you have a name? Are you probably follow me on Instagram? Heather, where are you from? I don't think I saw. I can't keep up with everybody. Ah, Leicester. Oh, you're over here. No, I'm still paying a lot. And I've noticed the hikes in the electricity bills, even from January. But I must admit, how was the weather over in Canada? I saw someone who was over in Canada. But yeah, it's quite cold here at the moment. I might get some spicy food for dinner. But yeah, I just wanted to pop on. It's nice to see some people from overseas. So, that's my manky hot chocolate, by the way, in my cup. So, I just wanted to say hi, but I have got a few things to mention. Yeah, Heather, normally I put rum in my hot chocolate, but I haven't tonight. Oh, Jess, 2 feet of snow in 2 weeks. Blimey. I think we had about 3 inches and we get a bit panicky. But yes, it's meant to get really cold here tomorrow night to about -5, it's been said. So we shall keep warm again. Do I need to move my camera over a bit more or up a bit more? Hold on a moment. No, not that way. That way. Oh, I haven't got a very good camera, guys. I might invest in another one. That's a bit better. There we go. You can't actually see something that I made earlier. It's very weird talking to a camera. And no, I can't hear any of you. But I made this today. I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera. I made myself a little light box with my logo on it, but didn't realise that I'd be sat right in front of it. Yeah, so I am still coughing. In case you didn't know, I had flu last week. No, not last week, the week before. And I'm still at the tail end of it, so I've still been coughing and stuttering and everything. So yeah, you'll have to excuse me if I'm still a bit sniffy. How is everyone else? Has anyone else had this flu that's been going around or anything? A lot of people had it before Christmas. Oh, sorry to hear that, Heather. How long did it take you to get over it? I get a lot of my supplies just from Amazon. I have got an Amazon shop, if I can remember the links, where I'm an affiliate, but literally I barely get anything from it. But if anyone wants to order anything via my shop, if I can remember the link, then I do get a small commission. But it's literally like, I'll give you an example. I think there's been £17 worth of stuff bought recently, and I get £1 something off of it. So it's not, it's not a lot to write home about, but every penny counts. So yeah, if anything you want to get from Amazon, you go, even if it's not on my shop, if you go via my link, then I'll still get a commission on anything you buy. I think that is the correct link. But otherwise, there are other places I get bits from, which there are links on my website. If you didn't know about my website, let me just get that link, because I've added in a new affiliate bit where it's literally just arts and crafts, and it goes through to the suppliers of those, but it does my affiliate link on those. So let me just find that. And there's thousands of products in this one. That's the link. So that. But yeah, there's. Oh, thanks, Heather. That's really appreciated. Yeah, if you, like I was just saying, sorry, I've got a cough sweet in my mouth. Yeah, if you go via my link, and even if you order anything, it doesn't have to be on my shop or anything like that. So, but if you do just use the link, then it goes directly through to my affiliate. And then I get literally pennies for it, but it all helps. Still, so I don't know how many of you are on my Instagram. You may have seen my story that I posted from this morning. Let me know if you saw that. Well, how have you all seen me, actually? How have you all found me? I know some of you have all come across Improving Demons. But yeah, let me get on to my list of things I have to discuss. Right, yes, so in September I moved house. I've always, it's been a bit of a stressful last 6 months, I'd say. So I moved house, changed jobs as well. all been rather stressful, and now I'm just settling in. So I did promise a live stream as soon as I was settled. Hi, Lee. Nice to see you in. Yes, my knee. I will tell all about that in a bit. See if anyone else wants to join. But don't forget to like the stream, guys, because it gets the stream out to more people if we get some likes up. Or if you want to share it, that's entirely up to you. I'm going to leave this stream up because I'm not going to have any shenanigans on here, so anyone can watch it afterwards. Oh yeah, the Facebook. Oh yeah, the Heather, the Facebook miniature groups I'm in a lot of, and the Preacher Church. Someone actually bought that, and it went over to Italy, which is nice. And obviously, I can make another one if you want me to, Heather. What I'll do is, I've got my chat going everywhere. Sorry about that. But yeah, I can always make another one if anyone wants to see the Preacher Church. I winged that one a little bit. AMC were going to actually share that on their. I think they were going to do it on their TikTok. It was just nice that I got a reply from them. They saw it and they messaged me and they said it was marvelous. But yeah, someone bought it and it went off to Italy somewhere. So that was really cool. Steve Ronan, I don't know how many of you know him. I've done a miniature for him. He's went to, where did it go? I want to say Minneapolis. So some of my things have got all over the country, which is nice. I nearly told you something then that I shouldn't, but yeah, I won't mention that right now. I can't tell secrets yet. About something else, about possibly going to another country, but we'll talk about that another time. My hot chocolate is now getting cold. Right. So what has everyone else been up to today? Or this weekend? Anything interesting to report? I do have a couple of things, but I don't want to bore you all with just stuff that I'm selling to help the channel. If you do ever want to help the channel, I believe I have put in my PayPal link because, as you guys know, YouTube take an awful lot of the commissions and everything now. It's like 55%. It's ridiculous. So anything that does come through obviously goes back to the channel. I'm only just monetized, so I literally barely get anything from YouTube at the minute, but I'm going to keep going. You guys spur me on a lot actually to keep going. But yeah, if I would rather you either bought merch or go to the shop, buy something from the shop, just get something for your money. But if you do want to help out, the link to my PayPal, I believe I pinned at the top, but I can drop that back in. That's not a good blink. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Still a bit ropey. I normally sound healthier than this, honestly. Oh, volunteer fire department. I've got a friend who's a fireman. He's not watching at the moment, but hi, Gavin, if you're watching. He could be watching. I don't know. How many people have we got in? I can't even see. 7 people. Thank you to all you 7 people, because I honestly really thought I was only going to have like 2, or not even that. I could have been sat here for ages talking to myself. Anyway, so Heather wants me to do another Preacher Church I shall write these down if I can find some paper. No, not in there. I'm going to use you guys for some ideas, although I do have a whiteboard that's got an awful lot of ideas on. So I've started one before I got sick, and then yeah, I was going to do something then, but I got sick, and now it's been left, and it's half here on my workspace to do. But yes, it didn't, and now I've actually had what I think is a better idea, and then I get carried away with myself because I just want to do what I think is a better idea, and then tonight I have had what I think is another good idea, but I'm obviously not going to tell you because I don't want to spoil it. I want you to watch the videos. Hey, Lush Builds, how are you? Managed to get here. Where are you from, by the way? Thank you, Heather, for your donation, by the way. It's much appreciated. I'm very aware I'm not looking at the camera a lot of the time. I need to get a better one. Yeah, I've got two things that are partially started. And on my whiteboard, this is getting silly. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 other things to do. 5, including another preacher one. Which I might find something. I might actually rewatch Preacher and see what I can spot and see if there's something else I can do. But the church did look pretty cool. It was bonkers that it was completely made out of cardboard. So if you haven't seen that video, go and watch it. It's very good. Well, I think my filming's got better. Hopefully now they've got better because I've got a lot more space now, and I've got, hopefully the audio is better than it was. Yeah, the church that I made for Andrew, I think, is my favourite because I really wasn't sure what I was doing, and I know he likes it. In case you don't know about that one, check out the one that's tagged in with Proving Demons. It's very good, that one. I love it. Oh, I've just gone onto a different screen and I can guys, to you, is my jumper text, is it forwards or backwards? Is it in reverse? A haunted cemetery. That's not a bad idea. That might be one for Halloween. I'm the right way round. Okay. So you can read it. I just went onto a different screen and it was backwards, so I got very confused. Haunted cemetery. It's good to know what you guys want to see, or to try and test me, or I've just bought a massive whiteboard and it's in my kitchen at the moment to put on the wall, and it's got the whole year planned on it. So I want to actually plan and get things put in. Excuse me. Yeah, that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't hear you, Heather. But if you want to have a good old laugh, have a good old laugh. I'm always up for a good old laugh. Apart from if I laugh, I cough. Right, let's get back onto topic because I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. How long have I been on? We have been on for, I don't know, I can't tell. 19 minutes. I was only going to do half an hour because I thought that there would be no one here, but this is good. We'll keep going as long as people want to be in. Oh, I got 9 likes. Right. People, if you can, share it and give me a thumbs up if you can, if you haven't already. The more people we can get in here on my first one, the better. So I appreciate that. Hi, Ricky, if that is your name. Right, so what was I talking about? I went off on a tangent. Haunted ceremony? Haunted ceremony. Oh, that's not a bad idea. An abandoned wedding. Told you I wasn't going to tell you my ideas. But now I just have. I like that idea. I get random ideas at random times. It's very strange because I'm quite a perky person and generally quite positive, but I make these really disgusting looking things. Oh, I've just pulled my microphone off. Hold on. I was just trying to move it and I've actually taken it off. Is that better there? Or does it look a bit silly? I was hoping I'd get more of my artwork in the screen, but I haven't. But never mind, it's fine. So, yes, I've spoken about the merch. No, I haven't spoken about the merch. This is my merch. In case you didn't know and you haven't seen it on my Instagram or what have you. This is my merch. It's a bit of a play on an old thing about size and things. And it's also a bit of a play on the fact that I'm nearly 6 foot and I make miniatures. So people find it a bit ironic. Anything you do would be great. You could build an abandoned cardboard box and it would look fantastic. Yeah, I could just go and put a box out in the street outside, wait till it rains and it looks a bit deary and just say it's a miniature. But thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Where have you come in from, Ricky? I've not seen you on my channel before. I'm thinking about doing some live streams where I am building things, but I'm not quite sure about that because I do get a bit frustrated when I'm building things. But if that's something you guys want to see, let me know because I can always. Sorry, I've just really been put off because I've got neighbours downstairs and I believe they've just put their washing machine on and I can feel it under my feet. Anyway, yeah. Hi, Joe. Yeah, anything you guys want to see me make on a live stream, we can try and work that one out. Oh, it's one thing I haven't shown you. If anyone is interested, I'm ridiculously into planning. I'm definitely not going to do a sleep on a stream. No one wants to see me sleep. Anyway, one thing I've been working on, and I'm a ridiculous planner. I currently have 2 whiteboards that I'm using as a planner. I've got various planners that work for various things that I need to plan for work. But then I created this, if anyone's interested. It is a undated monthly planner. It also has weeklies in it and it has a contact section in it. I'll show you inside. If you can see that, I don't know how clear that is. But yes, I have these now for sale on Amazon. So if anyone's interested, they are undated, so they can start whenever you like. So you don't have to, you know, even if you got to March, you can still use these whenever you want. You just date them yourself to whatever date you want to start. But yeah, they also have a recommendation section in them. So say, for instance, if you get a recommendation for a book or podcast or YouTube channel or anything like that, or anything you want to watch on Netflix, you can actually list it on the recommendations. So I can normally, in my one that I used to print for myself, I used to actually put Netflix in there, but I just thought, not everyone uses Netflix or Prime or whatever, so I've just left it as a note recommendations box. So yeah, you can actually put in whatever you'd like in the note section down there to do. And if you're into quotes and things, you can put quotes in. And I'm pointing to the wrong side. It's that side. But yeah, so if anyone does want to get one of these, let me know. I can drop a link. Hi, Quintin, essentially. How are you? Where are you coming in from? We've got 7 in now, guys. It's dropped. Where's everyone gone? But yeah, if anyone wants to know my planner link, I can probably find it. I'd just rather you guys, rather than, obviously super chats help and everything like that to get the channel keep going. But it's just nice. It's just nice if you get something that you want and not just, oh, there it is. Not just me rabbiting away about selling stuff. I don't get a lot from the merch. I don't get a lot from YouTube. Hi, Peterborough. Ring any bells from Peterborough? Have I met you and that's why you're on my channel? Because I'm not far from Peterborough. So yes, if anyone does want to look at the planner details, are here. Oh no, not quite. There we go. Oh, was it you that bought the Haunted Doll's house? The Wizard of Oz house. How is my house? Heather, you can message me on Instagram, Heather, about the Preacher House if you want another one. If you wanted one, we can work something out. It's fine. If I've got the patience, we'll see. The Haunted Doll's house? Did you buy the big abandoned Haunted Doll's house, or did you buy the Wizard of Oz house? Because I've done 2 houses and they both sold, so I'm just wanting to know which one you got. I can't remember. Oh, yes, you bought it for Halloween. Did you use it for Halloween again this year? Please tell me you kept it safe. If anyone doesn't know about the Wizard of Oz house, there is a video of that one on my channel as well. Good. I'm glad it's been kept safe. Just leave it out and it will get natural dust on it. That's the easiest way to make it look grubby. Right, so what ideas have we had tonight then, guys? Another preacher house, haunted ceremony, and an abandoned wedding. I'm not going to tell you about the other ideas. I'm going to keep those to myself. I'm going to try and stop coughing by tomorrow as well. And I have got some news about where I was last night. Well, yesterday. As some of you may have seen from my Instagram, there was my legs had a bit of a beating. So last night, along with my miniature videos, there will possibly be 2 exploring videos coming up. So what I'm going to start doing, hopefully, is also include with my abandoned buildings in miniatures, is actually have some exploring videos. There are a couple on my channel already, I have a playlist for them. So I'm thinking what I might do is do maybe like 30% exploring videos, and the other bit miniature abandoned. So let me know what you guys think. Because yeah, I think that will be what I do, depending on what you guys want to see. Because I know some of you have come across from the Urbex side. Yeah, exactly. Abandon explores. So what I call research, and I think the algorithm will hopefully let me do that, because essentially it's still abandoned. It's not completely off piste of my channel. So hopefully, yeah. So let me go know what you guys think of that. If there's anyone else still here, we've got 6 in. So to the 6 people, it's down to you guys. What do you think? Oh, good on you, KK. Yes, hopefully. I mean, KK, who do you watch on your Urbex videos? Who do you watch? Because I know a few people. So yeah, who wants to know what happened yesterday? Holy moly! So you must watch Steve Ronan. Steve has one of my miniatures. You probably watch Exploring with Josh. He's aware of my miniatures. I have yet to make one for him. I possibly might. We'll see. I choose who I work with. Yes, you do, Heather. I need to. I'm doing something now that I hate, which is people don't always look at the live chat and what people have asked. People do just watch. So I'm going to start reading out what people have written. I need your book to write these recommendations in. Yes, buy my planner, Heather. Again, I don't make a lot from that because Amazon actually print it for me. So yes, if anyone needs a planner, buy my planner. I love a planner, and I always said I'd make one, and now I have. But I actually might make some different ones for people who need to plan for social media and that kind of thing. Oh, you can see my light if I move over. Not that way. Oh, if I sit one way or the other, you can see it. There you go. And my socks that are on the radiator. Ignore the polar bear that is on the radiator. So, has everyone shared this live stream for me before I go into what happened yesterday? I'm not going for the sympathy vote, guys. Thank you, Heather. Most appreciated. If anyone can share this. We've got 11 likes. I mean, this is going a lot better than I thought it would. So we've been having a chat now for 33 minutes. So we're all going good. I would say I'd try and, I mean, I could try and make the Preacher Church on a live, but I don't think that would, I don't think that would be easy to do. But I could do some gravestones. That would be easy to do on a live stream. A French chateau, KK. Ooh, well, the thing is, I can't use resin, and I can't. Hi, Margie, just come in. Yes, I've done panelled walls before. In a model for someone, but unfortunately, that went by the wayside, and I'm not going to moan about that because that's onwards and upwards. Someone asked me to make something that had panelled walls, and they decided they weren't going to pay for it. So, yeah. Yeah, so I can't actually use resin. I had a really bad reaction to resin. I haven't tried UV resin, but I don't know whether to risk it or not. Um, it was basically not an internal reaction; it was external. So my face went very, very swollen. My eyes looked very droopy, and it was down to the resin. So this is why I always warn people about using resin. It's quite dangerous, and obviously a lot in 3D printing. They use resin as well, and that's where it comes down to this thing of, I know the technical skill that goes into making 3D stuff and all that. I've done a bit of it, but yeah, it's a difficult one because I can't use those things, and that's generally what people use to make the smaller bits and pieces. But I have got an idea of making some little detailed bits in plaster. So I've done plaster cast before, so I like doing a bit of that. Yeah, the little pool, I ended up just using some clue clear. Oh, Jesus. Clear glue. I can't speak either. Honestly, that is just hot chocolate. But yeah, in the asylum that I built, it is on my channel somewhere. There's panelled walls, and I did a panelled ceiling as well. And in the little theatre, I found a way of doing a ceiling, like a detailed ceiling, and it was a PVC placemat that I actually found. It had some detail on it. So when you look in it as a perspective, it almost looks like very detailed swirls and things like that on the ceiling. Yeah, KK, that was the resin in that pool. That was the paper house one. That was interesting. Haven't sold any of the pattern on Etsy yet, but we'll see. But I mean, that was really interesting because it took a lot to actually get the model right, so you can actually get the folds right and the windows and how you're going to layer it up. So if anyone wanted to do it out of wood or anything, it can be adapted to do for wood. Whereas I just did it with thick card because I haven't got a Cricut that can cut the wood, unfortunately. My budget's not quite there yet. And I don't use it all the time. I do prefer making things by hand. But if it is a detailed window, say like the one that was on Proving Demons model, then I cut the window shape out to use it for a template, and then I cut all the shape out by hand. But yeah, it's just finding things that you can use generally from Amazon or eBay that you can use in a different way. When you start looking at miniature things, you just end up looking at things in a very different way. Like that hospital one is one of my favourite ones. I like that. I haven't actually got that anymore. I've got the chair, but I love that. That I believe actually Exploring with Josh has actually got a picture that looks like that. That's Proving Demons further up there, but you can't actually see it. Yeah, Scott. So do you actually sell some of your miniatures or some of them? Yeah, I sell some of them. If someone's asked me for a commission, then I do it. But whereas things have happened, I do ask for payment up front, and everyone can see I'm legit. So my YouTube, my Twitter, my Instagram, everything, you can see I'm a legit person. I'm here. But anyway, let me see if I can get that up a bit so you can see Andrew's picture. Excuse my big face. Can you see Andrew's picture now? If I move the mic out of the way, tell me if you can't hear me much anymore if I move this. Right, can you still hear me, guys? Is that still clear? That's a bit better, isn't it? That's a window right there, guys, by the way, because you don't want to see outside. I think they've still got the Christmas lights on outside. Hi, Ed. Nice to see you in. I haven't seen you here for a while. You normally send me lots of comments and messages, which I don't mind. I don't mind if anyone wants to send me a message. I can't remember, Heather, if I said thank you for the PayPal donation, but thank you. It's much appreciated. So is anything that I get on this channel. Yeah, I wouldn't think of not paying that way. I wasn't raised that way either. Yeah, yeah, Scott, it's just been so difficult where I've made things and then people have decided not to do what they said they were going to do. So that doesn't happen anymore. But I mean, things happen and you move on. To anyone who's just come in, which I think was only Ed, we've had a discussion about things I'm going to make, ideas you guys have had, what you want to see. Oh, yes, and I haven't told you yet what happened yesterday. So, yesterday, who was it who said they were watching Urbex videos? It was KK, wasn't it, I think? So, what I did yesterday was I went out exploring. Someone messaged me, I think it was a week before, said they were coming up my way, asked me if I wanted to go exploring. So I said yes. And they messaged me saying, oh, I've just seen you're sick. And I was like, no, I'll be fine by then. I'm going out. I don't have a car at the moment, guys. So trying to get out to go exploring and just being able to sort of go, I want to go out somewhere is a bit difficult. So I went exploring. And I can't tell you too much because there will be a video. There may be 2 videos. Just got to get a lot of footage together. So I went with Steve from Exploring Within. If some of you guys may know him, I did the abandoned car video here on his suggestion. So I tagged him in one of my other videos. So we went out. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see the video. Once I've got all the footage together, because there'll be night vision footage, audio footage without any pictures for a reason. Partly you'll see why I ended up with bruises all down my legs. If you haven't seen that, you need to go on my Instagram. It looks worse than what it did this morning. But yeah, it was a very, very, very interesting day. Nearly got lost in some woods, which I'm gutted I actually didn't take any footage while we're in the woods, but I've got audio because my phone went off in my pocket, and normally you get a pocket dial, but no, my phone decided it was going to video inside my pocket. So there was some audio of some other things that happened while we weren't meant to be videoing. So yes, so there are going to be, I reckon, 2 videos coming out that are going to be awesome. And, well, no, I'm not going to tell you anymore. I nearly told you something, but Steve might have a go at me if I tell you anymore. But yes, we went to a couple of Paykit. Yes, I should start another channel, KK, in the pocket with Julie. Just keep the audio going. You'll notice all the random stuff that I come out with when I gibber away and go off on a tangent. Right. Has everyone shared this for me? Has everyone gone and shared this for me? While we're still gibbering away. So there should be links, guys, to the merch as well in the at the bottom of the stream if anyone does want my merch. There will be more designs coming when I have a chance to upload. But I quite like them. Because if you're as tall as me, and I've had a few chuckles wearing this around town because people don't read the miniature bit sometimes afterwards. Thank you, Scott. So I really like the design of these hoodies, and they are really, really good quality. I love the colour as well, obviously, because most of you know my hair's not that purple at the moment, actually. It was yesterday. Yeah, sometimes I go off on another tangent and my hair's purple, so. Is your hair purple, Heather? Maybe it's a crafter's thing. This is my other bit for where I film from. Just there on my desk here. Should we change the colours up a bit? Let's see what happens. I don't know which remote it is. I don't know what happens actually if I turn my lamp off, how dark it is. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's not too bad. No, it's just gone on orange. Thanks, Scott. Much appreciated. They do come in loads of sizes. Sizes? They do come in loads of sizes and colours as well. There's even a tweed looking one because someone messaged me and they were joking. They wanted a tweed style one. So I made a tweed style design. Where's RAF Chillmark? Is that somewhere I need to look at? Yeah, so hopefully, guys, what I will do is hopefully there'll be more explores on my channel. Probably abandoned places generally. Maybe museums, but there'll be weird museums. They won't. As you get to know me, guys, you will realise I like my quirky stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. Ed, yeah, I was with Exploring Within yesterday. So he'll tell me off if I tell you any more of what happened yesterday. But it was hilarious. And I can't believe what happened, to be fair. I really can't. And I can't tell you. Because otherwise you won't watch the video. But hopefully, I don't know if I'll get in trouble for saying this, but maybe next weekend, maybe the video might be out by then. I've just got to see when I get all the footage over and sift through it and everything, because there's quite a lot. Because like I was saying before, there's body cam footage, night vision footage, audio footage. So we'll see. We'll see, but just make sure your notifications are switched on for the channel, and then you'll get notified. Oh, I've got 15 likes now, guys. Thank you. And 7 watching. So there's some people who've been in and out of the live. Hoot. I bet you're a hoot to be with in person. I don't know. I'm sure there's some people who just like to tell me to be quiet sometimes, but no. What can I say, guys? The last 6 months, and well, I'll tell you what, the last year was, as I've said to some people before, was probably the second worst year of my life. But there was a positive to come out of it, which was moving house. That was a major positive of last year, and being nearer some family. So that was the one bonus, which has come with stress, obviously, moving house, and I've moved miles away from what I knew with very few people I know. So yeah, and starting a new job, it was probably the second worst year of my life, but the positive being moving house. So hopefully this year will be better. But there are some personal things going on at the moment. No, I won't discuss on here. And I don't want to be a party pooper. I'm not a party pooper. So hopefully things on that side, once I'm sorted out, I can let you know what they were. Yes, thank you, Edward. Edward? I don't know how really to say your name, so I hope it's fine that I'm just saying Ed. But yes, 3,000 subs last night. So don't forget to share the channel wherever you can, because I need to start doing this more. And how would everyone feel about maybe a live stream once a month? I can book that in. Because to be fair, I was discussing with Steve yesterday about how difficult it is to film and edit everything. I mean, he understands. He edits a lot. But I said when I'm crafting, it's quite difficult because you have to do different angles, and you're making something. It doesn't always go right. You might end up filming it twice, and then once you've filmed it, you have to do the voiceover separate. So it's really, really difficult to film makes, and sometimes you can end up feeling like you're rushing them, and you just rather get something out that's good and decent rather than just go, I'll do this quickly just to get a video out. I'd rather do good content and do what I think is good. But the trouble is then YouTube sort of says, you know, are you still using your channel? And they don't favour you if you're not working on it all the time, and working full time and trying to do this is quite a difficult thing to do. So you guys do spur me on an awful lot though, so I've got to really thank you for that. Even when you send me messages and stuff, I really enjoy it. It really does help. Yeah, I reckon on my massive planner that's in the kitchen, I think I'll put down for once a month. I've gone a bit OTT with my planner because I've marked off like the whole year in grids, and then I've actually got like social media icons or magnets so I can put them where I'm going to do things. I think I did put my planner up on the Facebook page when I started doing it. But I've not actually put the whole thing on. Oh, my YouTube on my phone has just told me that I'm doing a live because apparently I didn't know. I believe Proving Demons is just about to put a video up, so don't disappear on me, guys. Don't disappear on me. But if you do want to, go and check his channel out because he's a friend of mine. Heather says, I'm good at planning, just not good at actually doing things on it. About the same as me, Heather. I literally feel like I've got a planner for a planner. It's like I overthink everything and then just go, I've got a planner in a planner. So going back to the exploring, before I forget, it has been noted that there may be a possible road trip in the planning for exploring. So if I can do more on that, would you guys want to see that? I mean, there are a couple of videos that I've put on my channel. I can't even remember what ones they are now. Can I actually see my channel without losing you? I don't know. Yeah, so I think one of them, I was out with Dan from Exploring with Fighters, Flex Tapes, and Matt from Secret Vault, who some of you may know. And the other one, I'll have to just find out because I can't remember what it is. Because I want to get more. I want to get more exploring videos. Oh yeah, so I've got the one where I haven't actually put the one where I went out with Kaylee and Andrew on. I might ask Andrew if it's okay if I put that one on my channel so you guys can see it. It was really interesting. Yeah, there was a couple of things that I went to see. So there's the Van Gogh Museum in London. Before I moved, I went there. That was really good. So I just thought I'd do a short video on that. And then you've got a Sahara video where it's a video where I went across Sahara, oh, a long time ago. But I did 100k across the Sahara. And the footage is quite pixelated because it was back then. If I can find out what year I did it, I can't remember. But yeah, the footage is quite funny. But yeah, I can't remember when I did it now, guys. No, I can't remember, but it was a while ago. But yeah, that was quite an interesting one. It's a very cool video. Before my days of doing YouTube. What was it? Oh, I just had something else to mention to you. I can't remember what it was now. No, it's gone. I'm getting to that age where my brain is failing on. Is one of the lights changing colour? Is it where I move and the lights change? Oh, that was weird. Yes, some bit of a couple of spooky things happened yesterday as well, which Steve's not quite sure about. But that's for another time. I did actually, when I first moved, about a week after I moved, I went for a paranormal night with some people. That was very interesting because I didn't film it. I didn't know the people very well, so I didn't want to encroach on their evening. It was an arranged thing at a place local to me, and yeah, we got some really, really, really good results on the spirit board. To the point, we spoke to about 3 people, and one in particular, there was a guy called Andrew who died when he was 25, and he recognised me. So that was interesting, but I don't know how much you guys into. Are you guys into the paranormal stuff? Would you want to see any of that on my channel? I know obviously some of you have come from Proving Demons and the urbex side of things. So I'm just wondering how much of paranormal do you guys like, maybe in relation to crafts? So maybe I could combine everything, a bit of paranormal, bit of miniature, and a bit of exploring. So, oh, KK, my kind of person then. KK, you on my Instagram? If not, get over there. Because I might start doing a mixture of a bit of everything. At the moment, my niece and nephew don't really watch my videos because they're not appropriate for them. So I love this hoodie. Do you know what I'd really like in this hoodie? I might see if I can get it. It's one of those like funnel necks. I really like well, look, I've got a polo neck on underneath because it's really cold. I really like the funnel neck tops that you can get. I might get myself one. It looks like the light keeps changing colour, but it's not. Maybe that's Andrew doing it. Okay, KK. Is my curtain moving? If my curtain's moving, Scott, it's probably just a breeze from the window because this is a very old building. It wouldn't bother me even if it was moving. Nothing really bothers me about that sort of thing. But yeah, it would look weird if the curtain started moving. But if it did, it'd just be a breeze from the window. I could show you what's outside the window, but you won't see much. I'm like 3 floors up, so you won't see much. If I was at my old house, you probably out the window you would have seen a field. But no, you won't see that anymore. Yeah, you guys can't actually see, but up here I've got some pretty pictures of miniatures of my miniature retro room that there's pictures of, I think, in the on my Instagram. Sorry if I keep frowning as well, guys. I normally wear glasses to read. So. Surrounded by trees. Are you camping, Scott? I will say one thing about last night. We nearly got lost in some woods, and I nearly fell flat on my face. I think there is audio for that. So you guys are going to have to wait for that because that's just. It was a crazy evening. I'm gutted actually that Steve Exploring Within hasn't come in chat, but he's a busy boy. So, right, does anyone else have anything else to report? Because I think I'm done. I think I'm almost over my flu. I sound a lot better than I did. I sound like me. Well, that's nice, Scott. Scott lives in a little clearing surrounded by trees. That sounds lovely. Have you got a... Where are you again, Scott? Where do you live? Apart from in a little clearing surrounded by trees. That sounds lovely. Oh, one thing else I can mention. Does anyone watch Amazing Spaces on here? Oh, Texas, that's why. You can't get a lot of that over here. It takes a lot of money to get planning permission and all that sort of thing for a nice setting for a house here. But yeah, does anyone watch Amazing Spaces in the UK? If you do, I have a friend called Max who is on there at the moment with George Clark. It's like it's a really good show. It's a really good show to watch. They convert campers and stuff like that. So if you like the similar things that I do, you're going to be into that kind of thing as well. But yeah, my friend Max is on it. No, Grand Designs is like the way off scale. Amazing Spaces is very much like affordable. So yeah, if you want to watch it, it's on all four at the moment. Amazing Spaces, and then you'll see my friend Max with George Clark if you know who he is. So I'm just giving him a cheeky little plug, and I tell him that I will later. I've done that later. No, it's on all four, KK. So like the I can't remember what it used to be called, but it's all four now, like the on demand. I can't even remember which day it's on. That's so bad. Yeah, all four is like, you get ITV on demand. It's like Channel 4 but on demand. Has anyone else got any recommendations of things to watch? Because I'm running out and I've been watching a lot because I watch a lot of other miniature videos. I'm also into pottery. Now, I think you guys have seen a bit of my miniature pottery that I used to do, and I've stopped since I moved. I haven't really done a lot of that. Do you guys want to see any of my miniature pottery if I video it? I may have lost my edge to do it, but I used to sell some miniature pottery. I have actually bought a big pottery wheel as well, which I need to properly learn because it's not as easy as you think. But I need to set that up properly so I can do that. Yeah, so I have a miniature pottery wheel that's literally about an inch round, and then I have a a normal size pottery wheel as well. But yeah, I've been watching the pottery throwdown a lot. Yeah, if I try something and I can't do it within the first go of doing it, I give up because normally I know if I'm good at something. But what I do like doing the pasta cast. That's quite good. I enjoy that. And I've sold a few bits of flour casting. I don't know if that's also, there's a bit of that on my Instagram, but I've never put that on my YouTube because I think it'll, they just say to you on YouTube or Instagram, if you've got another intent with your channel, to go and do another channel. Yes, I did watch that show. I have been, people have been trying to persuade me to do that show because my stuff's different to what they do. But I don't really like the format of that show. It's a bit too technical. It's a very good show, though. I do really enjoy it. I think a couple of the people from the show actually follow me. So, hi guys. Um, yeah, I don't think they would want someone on there who makes furniture and then batters it up. It was called something like the Big Tiny Miniature Design Challenge or something like that. Yeah, exactly. I don't. Heather's just said, I guess you'd have to make things you're not interested in. And I think that's the thing. I wouldn't want to be on a show where it's difficult. It's like on my shop and in my merch shop, I only will buy, I will only sell something that I like. I won't just sell something for selling it. Everything in my shop on my website is things that I like and I've got, which is why they're on there. And that's why, again, I did the planner. I could just go, oh, I've got this planner, do you like it? And just give you a link to one on Amazon that I haven't made. But, I mean, if you go onto the link for the planner, you'll see that's got my name on it. The planner's actually got my name printed on it, but you can't really see it. It's at the bottom just slyly, and I wanted to put my name on it somewhere. But, yeah, right at the very bottom, if you get one of these, my name is right at the bottom, but you can't even see it. You can just about see it there in that light. Why have I gone orange? Oh, that's peculiar. Let me turn this lamp right off because I think it's doing funny things to this light. That's brighter. I don't even know how you turn it off. Hold on. There we go. Is that too dark? Oh, that's all right, isn't it? Something's changing colour in here, guys. I don't know what's going on. Why am I so orange? Okay, this is really bizarre and freaking me out a little bit. I might have to turn the light on. There we go. Oh, off again. I've got this task light that I use when I'm crafting, and it is a very good light. There we go. That's better. The orange has gone. Looked like I'd been on holiday for a couple of months. Yeah, it must be Andrew. He's all right. He's harmless. I look a normal colour now. I look more pasty. I need a holiday. Right, guys. I think, I've been on here for 68 minutes now. So I think we've covered everything, unless anyone has got any other ideas. I'm about done for this time, but I think what I'll do is schedule in regular ones, maybe once a month. What's the date today? The 15th of Jan. Maybe at the second week of every month, I reckon. Possibly. Unless no one's really bothered. Thanks, KK. I'm getting there. I have to have loads of meds anyway because of I've got a low immune system because I have a lot of intolerances and things like that I won't bore you with because I don't want the sympathy donations. Yeah, I can't eat wheat gluten. mushrooms, peas, fruit, basically lots of weird things that I won't bore you with. But yeah, so I have to have a lot of vitamins and stuff to keep me upright. So if I get sick, it kind of hits me pretty hard. And the worst thing was I kept saying to people, I never get sick, I never get sick. And then it just hit me like not a sack of potatoes, but the whole potato truck. And I just had to start. I stayed in bed for like a week. And then went back to work. And I'm still not 100% sounding like myself. I'm still a bit all locked up. But yeah, thank you for that, KK. I really appreciate that. But I hope you've enjoyed this. And maybe if anyone's got any ideas, if you want to DM me on Instagram, feel free. Let me just drop a link to my Insta because I cannot remember my own Instagram. Yeah, if anyone needs to find me, honestly, just Google my name. I'm the only one of me. So yeah, there's my Instagram, guys. If you're not on there, I've actually got a heater on, KK. Got a little ceramic heater on, and I've shut the door because I don't want the heat getting out. So, oh, thank you, Scott. Scott's just said this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed actually getting to see you and talk to you. Really, some cool people. How you get to feeling better. I am feeling a lot better. Do you know what? Yesterday, despite going out in the cold, and I did say this in the video yesterday, I know I was still pretty ill in my video yesterday when I videoed. So I do say, like, don't anyone tell me off for going out, but I had an opportunity to go exploring, so I went. Also, I'm going to say this now before you guys see any of the video that was recorded yesterday while I was out exploring within. I say, guys, an awful lot. I mean, this is a very common YouTube problem. Everybody says guys. There was I did a bit of a funny intro, which will not be seen because it's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. I think from now on, the guys thing on YouTube needs to be a drinking game. So when you watch my video, when it gets released, it might be the next video actually. Get some drinks. Get some drinks and turn it into a group drinking. I haven't been drinking. Turn it into a drinking game because honestly, every clip that I took, it's like, right, guys. And, it's a common problem. Hey, guys. And I didn't know what else to do, but now it's a thing. Yeah, I might put a blooper at the end of my video because it's quite funny. I did something and it just made me start laughing. Also, in case you don't catch it in the video, I bought myself a gimbal and I took it out yesterday to film and it just kept going off on a tangent. I might actually put that into the blooper. So I ended up just having to go hand it because my gimbal just didn't want to play ball. So anyway, right, who's still here? Let me just see. It's still 6 in. Has anyone else got anything to report rather than me waffling on about absolute nonsense? But I might put a couple of bloopers. Would anyone like to see bloopers? I could probably dig some out from my crafting as well, but sometimes I just put them in the stories. But there's going to be some horrific footage from yesterday. I know that. Hi, Lee. I'm not dying, honestly. Sorry. Gonna have another throat sweet. So Heather, that's what I can buy with your £5 donation. I can buy more throat sweets. So thank you, I appreciate it. If I'm well, the channel does well. I also need to go and have some dinner. I haven't had dinner yet. I know how to live it up, Heather. I know it's all rock and roll. It is all rock and roll. If I, you know, what, I was so gutted that I didn't come and do my live last week. I didn't want to have to cancel it, but I was literally, yeah. I look. If you'd ever watched me when you were a kid, I looked like skeletal. My face was as pale as anything. My eyes were black and drawn under here. I looked absolutely dreadful. I looked awful. I looked like a zombie. My sister, bless her, she brought me round some meds because I wasn't going to go out to get them. And I undid the front door so she could come in, and I stood across the hallway from her, and I was just like, "Don't come near me. It's like you don't look well." I don't like it when I get to the point where I literally don't look well. Right, who does everyone else watch on YouTube? I'm just curious to know what you guys are into. It might give me some insight into things that I can make on the channel that you guys would want to watch, or that I can find new things. What do you guys watch on Netflix and that sort of thing? That polar bear over my shoulder is quite funny. They are my very warm socks, by the way. Heather, are you laughing at me looking like a skeleton? It is weird when it goes quiet on here because I've just got to keep talking. Ooh, sci-fi. Do you know what? I was thinking of doing something industrial earlier. So maybe I could do like industrial sci-fi. Oh yes, Wednesday. You haven't watched Wednesday. I keep waking up with that song stuck in my head and I won't sing it in case I get demonetised. But yeah, I keep that's another thing a lot of militaries have jumped on the Wednesday room. So I've purposely not done that. Yeah, I was thinking of doing something. I want to kind of make it look realistic. So not so sci-fi, but you know, like realistic. I don't know how to explain it. Because obviously, I don't want to make things look like they aren't real. Does that make sense? Hellbound. Yeah, I watch a lot of random stuff. So industrial with a twist of sci-fi. Hmm. I'll have to think on that. But maybe I can work something out. Oh yes, I've seen Dead Education. I don't even know what Shudder is. What's Shudder? See, Heather, this is where you need a recommendation section. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to have a look at that. I've written that down. So thanks for that, Heather. I might get some inspo from it. Um, it's a shame you can't see the picture that's above. Which way? That way. No, that way. There's a picture up there. It's Flex's garage. That's above Freaking Demons. Oh, stop motion, yeah. Well, that was the other thing I was thinking of doing in my miniatures, but then it's gonna take a long time to do because stop motion does take a long time to do. But I'm a massive fan of stop motion. There's a new Pinocchio that's just come out on Netflix, and it's a stop motion. And I'm thinking of trying to do one of the miniatures that's in it. Now I've given another one away, but it's all right. It's all right. I like to do things that I just think of rather than jumping on, whatever trend is happening at the moment. I just like to do that. If I get a random idea, that's what I do. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys, my knee is feeling really stiff at the moment. It's totally gone. Oh, I've watched a Cabinet of Curiosities. Yeah, the thingy Del Toro thing, that is the Pinocchio. It's very good. There's also a making of it on Amazon. Not on Amazon, Netflix. It's about half an hour long. Oh, Steve's coming. Hi, Hi, exploring with him. I haven't told them anything. Everyone can back me up. They just know that I'm an idiot and we got lost in some woods, and that's about all I've told them. And they know I got battered. Oh, Scott, that would be amazing. I've got some rum. I might have a bit of rum and some honey before I go to bed because my bottle ran out. And right now, my budget won't let me buy another bottle. But yeah, I've been having honey in drinks. But if you find the actual recipe, glad to get it. Steve, you haven't missed too much. I don't think you've given me ideas and things. And I have said there may be a video next week, and no pressure. Right. Has anyone else got anything to? Because the only thing I had to whiffle on about was that you guys probably weren't aware of, which was my online shop, the affiliate links, the Amazon, my merch, my planner, my planner, my new planner. This actually only came out this week. So if you want one, the cover's quite snazzy. You can't really see it too well, but it's got a nice like Art Deco pattern in it. And I made it blue sort of colour. But anyway, enough about that. What else was in your grandmother's coffers? I'm interested. Could talk about TV and films forever, so I should stop. You guys are like me, aren't you? You just talk. That might just be me moving, Steve. Not sure. I have got have I got noise cancelling on? I don't even really know how to use my audio effect, so sorry about that. Is that a bit better? I really need to know how to use some of my kit I've got. As Steve will tell you, yesterday I had a hissy fit with my gimbal. I have got my heater on. I don't know if that's an issue. I've got to turn that off actually. Hold on one sec. Sorry, big bum in the air. Oh, oh yeah, Steve. That picture on Instagram that you took. for your drone. 'Cause for some reason I look so dumpy. It made me feel so dumpy that I went off to bought some healthy food. I need to lose a few pounds, guys. They proved that to me. It's worse now. How is it worse? Hold on, let me move the mic around. Look, there's my mic. Is that better? You're gonna tell me I'm too noisy now. I did ask everyone if they could hear me loud and clear, and everyone said yes. But that was at the beginning, and I moved it. Heather's just said, "Oh, life's too short to worrying about a few pounds." It's not a few pounds. The last year has stressed me out somewhat, and I stress eat. So, thank you, Steve. Most helpful. Everyone, go over to Steve's channel. Not right now, but go over to Steve's channel and watch his videos. Exploring Within on YouTube, as well as Andrew's, and go and see his castle build that I did. Well, go and have a look at that on my channel, but you guys have probably all seen that anyway. But yeah, go and give Exploring Within some subs. Tell him you came over with me. Go and spam his latest video with something. Just go in there and go and spam his videos with the comment. I don't know, you could just tag my channel in. Yeah, you could just go over to his channel and give him some likes, guys. Oh, I said, guys, I've got to stop doing that drinking game. Anyway, I am actually gonna have to go now, guys. Really don't want to. I'm just saying, guys, again. Oh dear. Right. One night there will be a live stream that I will delete, and we can all have a drink and we'll all just enjoy ourselves. Not that we aren't tonight. This has been fun. But next time, I think I'll do it maybe on a Friday night or a Saturday night. I don't even know what the time is where you guys are, because you're all over the place. What time is it wherever you are now? Was this a good time to actually do it? I should have had my dinner before now because it's nearly 9 o'clock where I am. I'm sure you guys are well aware I'm in the UK. Okay, it's afternoon in the US. So it's quite a good time then, really, for everybody. So is it Monday afternoon where you are, KK? I'm still confused. No, okay, Sunday afternoon. So if I did one on a Saturday night, then that'd be all right. Unless I'm exploring, of course. Oh, Steve, if you're still there, I did mention the possibility of there may be a road trip, but we're going to discuss that, aren't we? Nearer Easter sort of time, if he's still here. If combining drinking, maybe we should start a bit later and let our US Canada friends finish work. Yeah, if I start later, what time? I might have to start like 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock UK time. But it will be a live stream that I delete afterwards because YouTube won't like it. This one will stay up, so anyone can have a look at that. Yeah, so I'm going to make a note of that. We could do just like a 9 p.m. socials, social meetup online. Um, I could see if anyone's around, if they want to join me. Um, yeah, but people are very lacking on the getting back to people front, back to front. I know what I meant. Right, I've actually got to go and get some dinner now. I've not been eating much. I haven't actually eaten today. No, I haven't. That's bad. Um, yeah, since I had the flu, it's put me off my food because yesterday involved eating 2 pepper almonds all day and Steve just stuffing his mouth with sandwiches. Sorry, Steve. Oh God, you're going to put that dumpy picture of me now on Instagram, aren't you, to get me back for that? Never mind. I'll block you, Steve, if you do that. I'm kidding. I don't care. First round's on Scott, apparently. Scott, is that for all of us? Good job you didn't do that at height of this. There was like 12 people in here. There's only 6 now. Drinks on Scott. This is where I start getting wheezy again, guys. I'm so sorry. Right, Steve, back me up on this that I wasn't exaggerating when I said to everyone earlier, I cannot believe what happened yesterday and that some spooky things happened that you didn't really believe. I said to everyone else, I sound like I'm talking riddles, but there will be some very good videos on Steve's channel and my channel coming soon. Yeah, I did mention about we nearly got lost in the woods, and I'm gutted I didn't video any of that. But to be fair, if I'd had my camera in my hand, my phone, I would have lost it. Getting a load of nearly out of date Belgian beer styles, I'll happily be drinking in my trousers. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yes, I've said that there's body cam footage and night vision and a few bits of audio without any pictures. Oh dear, right, we're not gonna say any more about what happened yesterday, but a lot of you have seen the state of what my leg looked like on Instagram stories. If you haven't, I think it's still there. Let me just check, see if I can show you. Oh yeah, there's the state of my leg yesterday, or today, I should say. You can't really see it that well. You can see the bruise. But yeah, if you go on my Instagram, you will see that. It's actually gone a bit. Steve, you weren't meant to mention anything else. Be quiet, Steve. He knows I'm only joking. But yes, Heather's asked to do a blooper video. I said I might put bloopers just at the end of the video if I can find them. But yes, I've still got the Steve will know what I'm talking about, but I've still got the one from my intro at the beginning. I know what I did, but we'll discuss that in the next live. We can discuss the video. I think you need to, Steve, after last night. Oh, too funny. I still honestly, I still can't get over it. I think you should put them all into one, Steve. But yeah, because then you can put all the links to the other videos that they're from in the description. Right, well, I could sit here and chat all day, but I do have to get up at 6:30, and I haven't had my dinner yet, and I'm gonna try and have something healthy. I only have healthy food actually at the moment. See you later, Steve. Thanks for jumping on. I'll drop a link to your channel as well, mate. Oh, my keyboard's not working at the moment. I'm just gonna get Steve's link, guys. Guys, oh God. I need a catchphrase or something because it's really annoying that I do this and everyone does it. Everyone's got a thing that they do, and I haven't got one. Well, I think I might have worked one out of what I did yesterday, but I just found that I'm taking the mick. So, oh dear. What a night. I'm really grateful for all you guys coming on and coming to speak to me. In the pocket. Well, what I ended up doing yesterday, I can't even remember what I did. I think I just went, "Hiya!" I just sound ridiculous, but it's something that I did naturally rather than trying to think of something to say. But yeah, so hopefully the next video will be um, an exploring video. And you guys are all right about the channel being mixed up with miniatures and abandoned exploring videos? Because I do see it as research, so I'm 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 gonna be doing that anyway, so it makes kind of sense for me to film as well. And I think I did get some really good footage yesterday. I got to watch all of it, but yeah, we went to a few places, one of which we couldn't do because it was a bit too, so we didn't go in. Thanks, Scott. I need anything right now. This is the tail end of it, so hopefully it's going away. Um, Obviously, again, guys, I really appreciate the donations that have been dropped in. Um, it may be that any of the donations will go towards the road trip. So hopefully, um, can you guys still hear me? My chat has just disconnected. No, I think the chat's come back. Yeah, so I'm thinking any other donations that come in, I'll put in a pot and they can go towards the road trip. And I think me and Steve will get that organised and we'll set something up. Because obviously, if there's enough in the pot, it depends on where we can go, how far we can go. Because you know, I don't want to say a lot of this already, but yeah. Can you guys still hear me? Are you still here? Because the chat's got a bit weird on my screen. I just want to check. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. I think you're still here. Yeah. So hopefully, if we get this road trip sorted out, it may be that there can be a bit of abandoned, a bit of miniatures, a bit of paranormal. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. Thanks, Scott. My chat just went down for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. It's probably YouTube going, "Are you still there?" But yeah, so anything that comes across, very much appreciated, but I would prefer to buy from the shop. Um, oh, I froze for a second then as well. I'm gonna disappear now, guys, because I think my YouTube's just about to kick me off. I think it's going a bit delayed at my end. I'm not too sure, but anyway, been on for a while now, so about an hour and a half, I think. So anyway, I really appreciate you all coming in. I honestly thought I was just going to get a couple of people and that was going to be it. So I really, really appreciate you all coming in. Um, and yeah, so I better go and get some dinner now. So I will sign off. Again, thanks for coming, and I will let you know when the next one is, and we'll have a good old chinwag and a socials one as well. So I will see you then, guys. Take care. Thanks very much.